What are your goals? What are your hopes, your dreams, your fears?
Right. Well, you know, my goal at the top is to really solidify opportunity for everyone who's willing to work hard and roll up their sleeves. That's the goal.
How do you present the history and work of the Los Angeles Urban League in a few moments? You can't. With an organization whose work, history, acumen, and sweat equity is too vast to be placed in a few quips and poetic stanzas. Can't tell this history in a day, month, year, or even a lifetime, but our history can be honored. We can move forward, rewarding past league pioneers like Catherine Barr, Covington Mack, and Blair Taylor by reaching, striving, pressing forward as the architects of change. We reward history by pointing out the strange, the gaps in equality, rolling up our sleeves for community problem solving. Let's march! Using their legacy as a blueprint for a 21st century solution to the baseline assumptions of Los Angeles. Assumption 1. Empower. The need to empower Main Street, the community, the hood, and all those intertwined to get them to a modernized life. 2. Educate. The need to open the eyes of America on the disparities that still exist among whites and other minorities. 3. Environment. As the minority culture shifts and grows soon to become the majority, funding education and opportunities decrease, leaving many to fight for little. 4. Impact. The continual need for programs and policy work is our most valuable asset. Change starts with strategic direction. Strategic direction starts with focus, and focus includes lead work and core work, be it on the front line or in the trenches. Today marks the beginning of the LA Urban League's move to centers of excellence. And it has already begun in meetings, planning sessions, and activism, and where else to start but in the classroom.
The Youth Empowerment Council is charged with doing 3 things: sharing, modeling, and promoting toward the end of creating a college-going culture on the campus of Crenshaw High School.
YEC made me want to go to college more because it made me very excited to actually graduate from high school by telling me, oh, these are the things that you need to do before you go to college, and I'm already prepped and prepared. So I just have to role model it to other students where they could get on the same track as me.
After I joined YEC, I felt more empowered. I felt more capable of doing what I want to do, whatever I feel like I want to do. And when I went into university, I went with that mindset and went from being an average student to having a 3.6 GPA.
And I tell my students all the time, imagine what the environment would be like if every student on your campus was trying to go to college. Every student had the goal of being successful and doing something after high school. What that would look like, how that would change the atmosphere. That means everybody has to step up.
If educational empowerment is a vehicle, it can't be stopped by a fork in the road that leads to either social inequality or lack of opportunity. So the LA Urban League decided to build a bridge to a brighter tomorrow.
Well, at the center of the mission of the Los Angeles Urban League is about economic development and social justice. And we know that safe neighborhoods, creating spaces where families can enjoy public open spaces, where children feel free to go out and explore their communities, and where people feel safe to walk along the commercial corridors is central to a vibrant and economic and thriving community.
We needed a safe environment. As a homeowner, as head of the Neighborhood Watch Club, never mind, hell, as a property tax payer, you know what I mean? We needed help. And the Urban League stepped in, as well as LAPD, and they said, what do you need? We'll be there for you.
In the area of ex-offender reentry, we've been doing some incredible work through a strong partnership with the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department.
I basically had a path, full of gravel, and they helped me, kind of lay out the pavement. And the Emerging Leaders Program brings us all together. Within each individual, we all have something to take home from each other.
Biz Institute is a youth summer camp to help build young people to be entrepreneurs. These young people range in age from 9 to 18, and we take them from a brilliant idea or a hobby that they do to a completed business plan competition.
I think kids should be involved because if they want to have a business or they want to have something on the side to do extra that they will have profit from, I think that kids should do the program, and I think that they should go through the Urban League because the Urban League helps them every step of the way. You know, so kids, it's not hard for kids. It's really simple if you really want to do it.
It's a wonderful opportunity because as summer employment opportunities go away for the young people, at least they would be positioned to begin to hire their own friends or even sometimes their parents.
So programs that we provide to the community are our Fit for Life program, which we look at community, we take our residents and teach them how to do healthy cooking, hands-on cooking demonstrations. We do free health screenings. We have a nutrition education portion where a nutritionist comes in and talks about the importance of how to keep your blood pressure down, how to keep your cholesterol down, things that you need to do to change your personal health habits and those of your family and your community.
Fit for Life is one of the programs that I'm involved in, and it is the exercise. It offers exercise, it offers nutrition, it offers education, nutritional education, as well as on-hand cooking demonstrations. And I use all of those in my life.
So looking ahead, the LA Urban League connects with Los Angeles about your community, your voice, your Los Angeles, because the future is in your hands.
We're going to go to South Los Angeles and find out how this community actually is saying this is what we need to correct the vision in our city.
It needs more because it really needs more. You need to give these kids, these teenagers, something to hope for. We need more programs. We got educational programs. We need more educational programs, but we need more youth centers because keep these kids off the streets.
It starts at home too, because as you talk about teenage pregnancy and that type of thing, to the extent that you don't have a nuclear household where you have mom and dad, then from an educational standpoint, the child starts at a place that's behind those that do.
I have been homeschooling my boys for like a year and 2 months. But when I brought them home, when I pulled them out of school, I realized they were in the 6th grade. Now they're in the 7th. They were not. I realized that they
academically
they were behind, and it was really, truly depressing.
Change can happen. Change is happening. From the 20s to the millennium, an architect is an expert on how to affect change on economic and educational issues that affect the community. An architect has the ability to identify, qualify, and partner with entities bringing scope and scale of change. Are you ready for change? Are you ready to be an architect? Are you ready to get off the bench and get into the game to make a better community, a better Los Angeles, a better America? The Urban League has always aligned with corporations that have given financially and poured countless hours of time, energy, and talent into our efforts to execute our plan. Are you ready to serve?
Mattel is here to serve, and we serve by living our vision and by living our values. Our vision, creating the future of play. Our values, we play fair, we play with passion, we play to grow, we play together. And by living our vision, we're investing in our community. We're investing in the youth. This is how Mattel serves. This is how Mattel serves you.
We are here to serve. I'm Debbie Patillo, Manager of Diversity here for Southern California with American Airlines. We are pleased to be a part of the Los Angeles Urban League and support all of its efforts. At American Airlines, an essential part of our business is to serve, and it is true partnership. For the last 15 years, American Airlines has been pleased and honored to be a part of the Los Angeles Urban League. We at American Airlines are here to serve you.
We are here to serve. I'm Melinda Martin with Time Warner Cable. At Time Warner Cable, we believe in giving back to the communities we serve. We're a connections company. We like to connect you to the entertainment you love and to each other through our internet and phone services. In much the same way, the Los Angeles Urban League is the connections hub for the community. We worked hand in hand with our partners at the Urban League, and we feel we created a model relationship of how a corporate and a nonprofit can work together to build something that really is remarkable for the community. We found we had shared values and shared commitment. We are here to serve.
My name is Kimberly Thompson, Senior Program Manager on the Global Diversity and Inclusion Team at Starbucks. On behalf of Howard Schultz and 200 partners worldwide, we're here to serve you. We are proud to partner with the Los Angeles Urban League. We share a common vision of empowering communities and changing lives. In 2010, we launched the Los Angeles Community Store at Crenshaw and Coliseum, where 15 cents for every transaction goes directly back into the community. So the next time when you order your grande caramel macchiato with an extra shot of caramel and an extra shot of espresso, know that you are doing an extra shot of good in the community. We know that when we join forces with the Los Angeles Urban League, we're making a big impact. And so together, we serve the community one customer, one cup, and one community at a time.
Are you ready to serve until every child in the Los Angeles Unified School District is proficient and college ready? Until challenges faced by the community in Los Angeles urban areas are served and modernized? Until policy is in place to make the business ground level and equal for all women and minorities, offering them the same levels of opportunity? We are here for the community, for social justice, here to expose inequality for those in the community. We are here to serve and create programs, whether short-term or long, to improve and educate the community or policymakers. We are here to serve until we can walk down the streets of South Central, Boyle Heights, Athens, Carson, Compton, Watts, and hear people say, we are the Los Angeles Urban League, and we are here to serve you.
My name is Nolan V. Rollins, and I'm the President and CEO of the Los Angeles Urban League. What you've just experienced is a community willing to serve. You have heard the voices of the corporations who have been willing to serve, the voices of the community who has been willing to serve, and the voices of urban leaguers who are willing to serve. Now that that cacophony of sounds has come together and made a sweet melodic voice for the community, the question for you is, are you ready to serve?